Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed is a spiritual crossing of the threshold to the world of being a truly expanded human being. Join mediums Cheryl and Kelley for conversations about discovering deep spirituality, developing your intuitive and empathic skills, and personal mediumship. Each episode will focus on tips, tools, and techniques to help you understand and expand your own inner gifts and life journey. You can call in each week to receive spiritual guidance, personal readings, and we'll answer your questions. We'll talk with luminary experts on meditations, the afterlife, energy healing, past lives, and much more. Join our Seeing Beyond spiritual community to learn more about expanding your mind, body, and soul, and have fun on your journey to empowered transformation.
Hello, and welcome to Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed. It is me today because Cheryl, it is her birthday. So everybody, if you haven't wished her a happy birthday, go over to her social media and say, happy birthday, Cheryl. And tonight we have Lauri Albert as my co-host. And I'm so excited because I just love Lauri. Oh my God, I was going to call you Corey for a second. There goes a brain twister there. Anyway, Cheryl's so smooth at her talking. I do my best, but I am so excited to have everybody on the show here today. If you want to let us know in the comments where you're from and say hello, we'd be happy to say hello. Hi, Jose. Lauri, I'm so excited to have you on here. Can I just tell everybody that we originally had, I believe, Jeffrey John? Is that Jeffrey? Thank you. I don't know why I said John. I think it says John on his social media.
Yeah, I think on his Facebook he's
Jeffrey. And I get so confused. We originally had him as a co-host, but poor Jeffrey. I mean,
poor Jeffrey.
He got stuck because his flight was canceled in, where was it? Key West.
Key West.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for him.
Life's a bummer.
So luckily, Lauri was available and saved the day because little Miss Kelley here does not like to come on alone. I prefer to have someone to talk to, and I really love having like-minded souls to talk to. So I do appreciate you, Lauri, so much. Thank you.
Oh,
right? Poor him. Yeah, he's stuck in Key West.
I know. Oh my God. I think he's coming home today, though. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe I'm acting like I know and I don't.
Hello. Who knows? He always pops on. Yeah. But, the weather's probably beautiful there, and I don't blame him. And he looked like he was having a blast. So,
yeah,
kind of jealous.
Yeah, I know, right?
There with him.
When is it our turn to get a vacation?
I know. I had one planned last year, and my husband canceled it. I was so mad. We were supposed to go to Hawaii.
Ooh.
And he got busy with jobs and canceled it. And now I'm like,
hey, you owe me.
Yes, exactly. But of course, what did we do? We started a crystal store. So I don't have any time now.
So you can't complain about that.
No. But Lauri, there's a lot that's been going on with you. I know, we've talked about your book in the past, but now you have this amazing, what is it, a retreat?
Yes.
Tell everybody about your retreat. I was actually reading about it yesterday and going, oh my gosh, I need to go.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited about this because it's called the Infinite You Retreat. And what is so cool about this is that there's 4 of us practitioners that are holding it. I don't know what you call it. Facilitating it. Yeah.
Facilitating it.
It's going to be, and we all do something completely different. And that's what is so cool. Actually, there's 3 rooms left in the block. So Courtney, thank you for pointing that out. There's 3 rooms left in the block of rooms that we have. So that's what so basically we've got me, I'm a spiritual medium, and I'm kind of bringing what I think is kind of like the practical part of it, we're going to be talking about manifesting everything, because that is kind of basically what the retreat's about. I should say it this way, is really becoming who you were always supposed to be in this world. Okay. And what we're going to be doing is there's going to be different modalities on how to get there. And that is what is so cool. We've got a shamanic medium. Okay. Shamanic practitioners. And that, oh my God, the ceremonies that we have planned. Oh my God, it's going to be amazing.
Can I come and bring my mushroom gummies?
Sure. He just totally caught me off guard. I was like,
I knew I would.
okay, sure, bring it on. Oh my God. I don't
Sorry.
know. I've never done that at a retreat before.
Me
so-
either. I just felt like saying it. Don't know what
I
came
know.
over me.
Oh my God, how much I love you. Oh my God. And then we have a lady who she's a channel and a mystic.
Ooh.
And she calls herself a teacher of teachers. So she's going to be, showing us her wisdom. And then of course we have a psychic medium, and her name is Theon. And she is so skilled at taking you deep in meditation.
Oh,
So it's going to be like, I'm so excited. So all those things together, we're just trying to get people to have,
an experience.
And that they have got limitless possibilities.
An experience. Yeah.
I have to say, oh my God, that was so funny. It must have been your son coming through.
So true. I think he's in here in my head, man. He's messing with me because it just came out. I don't know where it came from.
Is he around you? Like, do you feel him with you like all the time?
I have felt him a lot recently. It was the 8-year anniversary on the 7th. So it's been an emotional week.
Yeah.
And I really well, here's the thing, and I'll be honest, I'm so excited about your retreat, and I feel like I need it just for this. But every year on his anniversary of his passing, I go through a little bit of a depression, but I try to pull myself out of it. And then Mother's Day comes along, and of course, then it just and it's always around the day of his passing because he passed Mother's Day weekend. Yeah. So this Mother's Day seems like it was more difficult than before because all of his friends have been married and having kids. So you see all these posts of all of his buddies and that are married or their kids and all my friends are having grandkids. And so it really hit hard this year. Yeah. For any of the moms out there, Mother's Day sucks, right? Mm-hmm. When you've lost a child, it's hard, but I tried to do my best to have a good day. My husband gave me the day off. I went and hung out with my neighbor, and we had massages, and we went and saw a movie, and we just had a great time. It was like a scary movie. We saw Tarot.
Oh, is it scary? I don't know anything about it.
Corny scary.
Scary.
Yeah. It was fun. We had a good time. But it was nice, and I really felt him around a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was him coming through.
Yeah. He's still showing up. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, am I channeling the boy?
Oh my gosh. It's funny because I have a medium friend who lost her son. I believe we're looking at close to 25 years ago now. Wow. And whenever I go to a development circle, and she's usually there, and he's always coming through, and he is such a joy to bring through. He's so much fun. So
yeah, I love that. Yeah. It's just weird things come out of my mouth lately, and I do feel like I've been channeling him and having some crazy dreams.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
So he's giving you those, yeah?
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't remember them, but I feel really inspired in the morning. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, really. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have usually such a great attitude about everything. I thank you for being who you are.
Oh,
you're such a bright light in this world. I mean, seriously.
I feel the same way about you, though. It's so strange. I just really I've always loved your energy. I think the first time I met you was at a workshop. I don't even know if it was Mavis or who it was.
It was probably, were you at the one where it was Mavis and James Van Prague? I think it was that one. I feel like that's
I was. And I had,
and that was a long.
On the Queen Mary.
What's that?
On the Queen Mary?
No.
Oh, I did a whole lot with Mavis because I helped Allison, and I was kind of her driver.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
you were Mavis's driver?
We were the driver for Mavis and Jean. Yeah.
She just intimidated me so much. And it was all me. It didn't have anything to do with her, right? She's this, you guys, for those of you who don't know her, Mavis Patilla was this amazing medium. And she was such an amazing teacher. She would teach you things. And even when you didn't think you were supposed to be getting something, you were getting something. You know what I'm saying? Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
She was
I
extraordinary.
totally oh, look, Jeffrey just joined on my
Oh,
Instagram. Hi,
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey. He's
Jeffrey,
on
we miss
Instagram.
you.
Yeah. And Orion Lynn Photography said, "Hi, Lauri," on my Instagram to you.
Awesome.
So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
And are we going to do readings? I wasn't sure. I know we talked about it.
Yeah, let's do some. I'm in.
So we're going to do some readings here. Give us 5 minutes. We're going to go over her retreat somewhere. I cut her off. Sorry. Tell us more about your amazing retreat. Where can they, I know we posted again, but let's post the booking for it one more time.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so
I
nice.
actually want to go on the retreat, but I can't.
Yeah. Well,
So
you
you
know,
have to do this again.
It's not like you just are sitting around eating bonbons, Kelley.
I
You
mean, I
have
am
a lot.
doing that
You
too.
have a lot of responsibilities right now. I mean, seriously. Oh my God.
I mean, I'm trying to do that. I eat sweets too.
Yeah. I know, but
You ever that like where you want something and then like the universe just doesn't give it to you? Yesterday, I was trying to order sweets. I was ordering groceries, and of course, I had all these like sugar things I wanted in the house, and a few other things. And like I do Instacart, and I'm like getting all these messages. They're all out of this. You want me to substitute this? I'm like, like everything I wanted was gone. I
Oh
was like,
no,
you know,
that's
the
not
universe, you put me on a diet.
Well, I have to tell you, on Mother's Day, I was like, I can eat whatever I want.
Yes.
You know, and so we bought, my daughter and I went and we went to the grocery store. I bought a bag of Doritos. And so for 2 days, I was eating these Doritos. But I got to tell you, I was so sick yesterday. Oh my God. You know, I mean,
You can't
Spirit
eat anything you
knew,
want
Spirit
when you feel
knew that I was going to be, I shouldn't have done that. So
when you get to a certain age, you just can't eat everything you want anymore. Your
I
body
know,
gets
right?
mad at you.
Golly, dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
so this is gonna be an amazing retreat, everybody. There's 3 spots left total?
no, there's 3 rooms on the hotel room block that are the discounted rate.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't really have I don't really know that we're gonna have like anybody can come. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you want to, you know, I mean,
Yeah,
we don't have a limit as to the amount of people that we want to
Oh,
have.
well, that's nice.
Yeah, you know.
And yes, Brianna, we're gonna do backstage, so go ahead and share the link. And if anybody wants to join us backstage, here's how we're gonna do this because we want to be efficient and
Yes.
we want to help as many people as we can tonight. So if you come backstage, have if it's a psychic reading, a specific one question ready, and if it's mediumship, one loved one in spirit that you would like to connect with. Now, don't tell us everything about them.
Right.
For example, you just want to be like, can you
Yeah.
connect with my grandpa on dad's side? Don't be like, my grandpa raised me. My grandpa told me everything. He taught me how to fish. He like, you know, I'm named after my grandpa. And then be like, can you connect with him? Because you just told us everything.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean we can't get a message, but we can't prove that we're talking with them if you give us all the info.
Yeah, it's just a lot easier. You know what? It's so funny. I don't know about you, Kelley, but when
Yeah.
I first started giving readings, I was reading all my friends. This is like 20 some years ago. So this is like, I was reading everybody I knew, but I knew them. And so it was really, really hard. But guess what? Then when I started reading people I didn't know, it became so easy. It was
That's
like
good.
so much easier to
Somebody
read
else
people
I
that you
know
don't know.
did that. You know, another medium, I'm not going to name her name, but when she would go out on dates, she would write down everything about the person that she was on a date with, and she'd have a little checklist. And as she was like getting to know the guy, she's checking things off her psychic list right here to know if she was how accurate she was.
Oh my gosh.
But it was like she did it all the time because it helped her. You know, there's
I like that. Actually, that's
you
kind
can
of cool.
do.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that, but you know.
Right. We're not single here.
Yeah, exactly. But that's kind of an interesting thing to do, you know.
I thought it was really cool, and I was like, "Whoa!" So I like to kind of do that with people I meet. I kind of write down things that I think about them and see what I get.
Yeah,
It's a fun game. So, if there is a psychic question, then you don't want to come on, feel free to post in the comments, and we will try to get to the comments. We'll alternate. And if you're
I've got 3 decks of cards here, and I've got other ones over here, and yeah, it's just fun.
Oh, and oh, hello, Jeffrey. Stuck in Key West. Poor Jeffrey.
Oh, poor Jeffrey.
So we have a couple
still there
now.
Oh my God, they're still stuck there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, life could be worse.
I don't know. Is he really stuck? No.
Yeah, Jeffrey,
let's
come
bring
on.
Bianca back, and let's see how we can help you. Hi, Bianca. Did I say that right? Bianca, right?
Oh my God. Hi. Thank you for choosing me.
Hi. Welcome. How can we help you tonight?
My brother's 2-year death anniversary is coming up, and I wanted to know if he has a message for the family, just because we've been having obviously a hard time with it, and the idea of it coming up is really
traumatic.
Traumatic for us.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I just had my 8-year for my son. I get it. Well, Lauri, you want me to take this, or do you want to take this?
Go ahead. You go first.
Okay. I think I did. Did I read for him last week, or for your mom?
For my mom. Yeah, for my mom you did.
Yeah. And so I really just I'm trying not to go off on memory, because I know I remember a couple things, but I don't remember everything. So I do just feel like your brother was really charismatic. And if I remember right, he's a cop, right? He was a police officer.
Yeah, he was.
And there's some shady stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's really coming through, though, wanting you guys to know he's in a great place. He's at peace. He's watching over his family and you guys. So I feel like he had his own children. Do you understand this?
Yes.
So he's really a powerful energy, and wants you guys to know, like, he's with you all, and he's like aware of all the things that you've been doing to support him, and really keep I want to say keep the journey going, because I feel like this has been a journey since he passed, of things that you guys have had to jump through hoops, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And he's really been a part of that and guiding you guys, and I just feel like he wants you to know that. I also feel like, I know it's the anniversary coming up, but I also feel like there's a birthday that either just passed or is coming up right now, because I want to wish a happy birthday to somebody. Is it your birthday coming up in June?
My birthday just passed, but his anniversary is June 14th.
Okay. So he's bringing up both then. He's like, he wants you guys to focus on all the positive and the good things about him, because I feel like he was a really positive person. He was always trying to uplift everybody and help others, like bring them up instead of pulling them down. Like, he had a really positive attitude about life. And he's kind of now more of a guide to bring that positivity to the family and bring that healing to the family and to his own children. Does he have a daughter?
Yeah, he was very close to her.
I feel like he's sending a lot of love to his daughter, and like going like, I'm with you. I feel like he had other children, but she's really thinking of him or missing him a lot lately, and he wants her to know he's right there by her side. It's like he has her back. He wants her to know. It's like he's giving her a thumbs up too. So I feel like he wants her to know he's proud of her, and he knows that she's doing good. Okay, and he wants her to know that.
My mom's here.
Oh, hi. Yeah, just a lot of love from him. He just wants you guys to know, like, he's there. Stay positive. Know he's with you on your journey, and he's helping and guiding. Okay, it's real important that you guys stay, connected. Like, I feel like you are connected, but stay connected with him. Don't get caught up in other things, is what he's saying. Like, stay focused on like the positive. Okay.
Okay.
I'm really trying to bring you guys there. Lauri, do you have anything?
Well, I have a question. I'm getting a different side, what I believe is a different side of him. I feel like that he was very playful, especially with his kids. I feel very playful, and I feel like that he is he wasn't scared to go ahead and just kind of like, if things got too serious, like, he would try to break the ice a little bit, kind of thing. And he was just like, he wanted everybody to be happy, is like what I'm getting. Does that sound like him?
Yeah, it does.
he just wanted everybody to be happy, and he just wanted everybody to, you know, to just understand that life is, and maybe this is more of since he's passed, but you know, life is short, you know, and let's just enjoy ourselves. I wouldn't say that he was like, you know, outspoken in like the life of the party kind of thing, but I feel like that he had a really great personality, and I feel like that his funeral was huge. Did you have was it a really big?
Yeah, it was over how many people? Like
Thousand?
a lot of police agencies came. It was a
Oh,
huge.
yeah, that was
It was a 2 day funeral,
wow.
and then the next day a huge memorial at the Toyota Arena.
Yeah. I really feel like that he was completely overwhelmed with gratitude for that. I feel like that he loved being in gratitude. Like I feel like that he may not have expressed that a whole lot, but he was always like, he understood what it meant to be grateful, you know? And I feel like he was very grateful for his family. He was very grateful for you. You guys were so supportive of him, you know? I mean, that's what he's telling me, you know? So so much love for you and so much respect. You know, I mean, it's really easy to come on lives and say, "Oh, he loved you so much." You know, it's just like, you know, I mean, Kelley, I know you understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
You know, because of course, you know, not necessarily always, but most of the time, right? But I feel like that he is really respectful of you guys. Like he just respects just the whole family and what you have accomplished since his passing. I don't know what you have you set up some sort of like foundation or something? Is there something that you're in the process of, like, what is, like, somebody's setting something up for somebody? That's all I'm getting. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So we plan on doing well, there's a lawsuit that we're trying to go through with, and then we're planning on protesting the day of his passing at the police station because we just found out a lot of cover-ups, so we're trying to protest that day. I don't know if he is mentioning that or he agrees with that.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Maybe.
I think that comes into play with the mad respect for you guys, because it's what you're dealing with is really difficult, and not just from a grief standpoint. You know, I mean, there's a lot that you're dealing with that you just never expected to be dealing with. So he just there's so much respect. It's interesting because I asked him to tell me what to say, right? And so what he says is, just tell him I really respect what they're doing. So he's not saying whether he's like wants you to go forward or he doesn't want you to go. He's not saying any of that because I think that he wants you to do what you need to do. I really get that because he wasn't one to hold, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like he was one to hold people back, you know, from, you know, like if you feel like you need to do this, then you should do it kind of thing. So,
That really makes sense because I was questioning if I wanted to protest because I don't want to be angry anymore. And I was wondering if he's going to be upset with me, but it makes sense what you're saying.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I just have one question. Who is the other person in the family in the law enforcement industry?
My husband.
My stepdad.
Okay. I feel like he wants you guys to know, like, he's watching over. He's watching over him. Okay.
Oh, well, he's working.
Yeah, he's always with them, like he watches over him. He's like his guardian. He wants you guys to know, like, I watch over him. Okay.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Thank you, Lauri. That was amazing, Lauri. Thank you. And I'm going to leave you guys with that, okay?
Thank you guys so much.
Love
I'm
to you.
so sorry for your loss, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Eli, say bye.
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 Oh, that's so cute.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do a question. I have a question on my Instagram here that I thought you could pull a card for them. It's for Omni, and I'm going to post it here. Oops. Omnis Love.
Omnis Love.
I can't say it. Interested in a psychic reading for love, past, present, or future. So I thought maybe you could pull a card for them.
Absolutely.
Still on my Instagram. Let me know. I am going to read for you. Or I am going to have you read for them.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go
No,
first?
you go first because I thought you could pull a card for them. We're
Okay,
going to do
sure.
quick ones. We don't have to both do them at the same. You know what I mean? You could do one, I could do one.
Yeah,
Then we
yeah.
can get through it
Totally.
faster.
Right.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're really getting something, then that's good.
Yeah, I'll pop in because you know how I am. I'll just do
it. Okay, so this is really a fascinating card pull for Omnist Love. Okay. So I pulled this card. Now look at what that is, and it says repairing the veil.
Ooh,
and then it says forgiveness. Unbelievable, right?
I like that.
So I have to tell you what I'm getting about this for you, Omnist Love, isn't about, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but this is just the message I'm getting. I think that you need to do some work on your heart chakra. Okay. I'm just going to say it to you that way, right? Because I feel like that you have had some things happening throughout your life regarding love where it's just, I feel like this is going to sound really weird and gross, but I feel like I'm seeing your heart as like a really pretty heart. And then I'm seeing these things just going through it, like stuck in, and I feel like that you've had some downs, haven't we all had down things happen, in love, right?
Right.
But what I really want to say about that is that you need to forgive yourself for whatever it is that is holding you back, right? Forget about the other people, forget about the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
It's about what's going on in here.
Yes.
So yeah. Are you getting that same thing, Kelley?
Yeah, I am. It's about taking care of what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting sucked into the other drama.
Yes, exactly. Right. Because the more we allow ourselves to wallow in this happened and that happened and this happened and that happened, you're just shutting yourself off, and it's like another brick of the wall, kind of thing. So very interesting. Very interesting.
Good. I felt the same. I'm going to go with what she said. I'm on board with that. I will add one thing. I do feel like you have been working on your healing, but I feel like there's something that's blocking you, and sometimes it's usually ourselves. So I want to say, like, kind of not to be pushing on you, but sometimes the hardest step is to get through that one last thing of like really letting go. And I feel like you're holding on to some things that are pulling you down, and you have to let those go to open up the space for the beautiful love that you deserve and that you will be getting. And I do think that you're on the right path, but you've been holding yourself back. That's what I keep hearing. So thank you. And I'm going to let's bring Beth backstage now and see what she wants. Hi, Beth. How can we help you?
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Kelley. Hi, Lauri. I was actually looking for psychic. I think so far in 2024, I have had huge emotional things happen, and my sleep is sporadic. It's just all erratic. It's just all over. Sometimes I don't sleep at all at night. Sometimes I sleep all day, all night. It's just, I need some help. What can I do? Or, what my guides say,
Do you want me to jump on this one, Lauri?
Yeah, go ahead. You can start.
Okay, Beth. First thing, I feel like the sleep's so important, and part of the reason I feel like the sleep is not happening is it's a two-part thing. I want to say I want to encourage you to get a physical or a checkup with a doctor for one part of it, because I do feel like there might be some issues with sleeping. So I don't know if you like wake up constantly or feel like you're being woken up constantly. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I want to say, because I have the same issue, and I can feel in you. I don't know, maybe if you've ever heard of it or if you've been diagnosed with it maybe already. I don't know, but I feel sleep apnea, which is affecting your sleep. And at the same time, that can also affect our moods. And also, I feel like you're going through a bit of a spiritual type awakening.
Yes,
I
that's
think
exactly
that there's a lot of things that are happening in your life that are really making you take a step back and look at things and reevaluate the way that you are doing things or who you've kind of allowed into your space. So I think that that's a good thing, okay? You're on a good like, that's it's difficult to do this, right? Sometimes it's difficult to look at ourselves and be like, "Okay, I wanna do things differently," but that means I have to make changes that are hard because it's
Right.
taking us out of our comfort zone. So that's
Yep.
the second part that's affecting your sleep because you are a thinker and you don't know how to turn the mind off. And so part of that is like you're overthinking everything at night while you're trying to sleep, and that's also affecting your sleep. So that's why I said it's a two-part thing. It's not just what I'm feeling, the sleep apnea, but you might have like mild sleep apnea compounded with this overthinking and the spiritual awakening, which a spiritual awakening alone can affect our sleep. I mean, talk about full moons, like, when you're very open and awake and the full moon, like, will make me I don't sleep for the week of a full moon. Like, the 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after,
That's
I'm
so
wide
funny.
awake.
Me too. That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm very affected by, like, the universe. We've had a lot going on in the sky, and I'm not an astrologer, my niece is in the back. She's the backstage, but I'm gonna say that there's been a lot of crazy things happening this year already, and we're what, in May? That has been like a roller coaster for everybody, not just you.
Yeah.
I'm
And
I'm I'm ready for 2024 to be done.
right? It's
Yeah.
it's a good thing because it's pushing you in a new direction, and it's sometimes we have to let go of a lot to get to the next step. And I feel like you're going through that purge. That's what I feel like. And
Yeah.
it's not fun, but it's worth it. How's that? Now
Mhm.
I'll let you go, Lauri, if you feel I feel like you have something.
Well, interestingly, before I even pulled this card, I started thinking to myself, she's having a spiritual awakening and there's some things happening that she's just it's and I don't think you're aware of it, Beth. I think that things are just happening. So I wanted to say that, but then I pulled this card. Oh my gosh, it's like look at it, it's like it's Excalibur, right? And it says magician's sword and then it says confidence in your magic, right? So what that card is telling me is that I really want to tell you that now is the time for you to just take that little, they can be baby steps, just little baby steps forward, in terms of your own spirituality. Now, that doesn't mean just because we're talking about you're having a spiritual awakening doesn't mean you're going to be like a medium and a psychic and a thing and a healer and all this stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It might, but it doesn't necessarily mean that.
Yeah.
What it's meaning to me is that spirit is coming in, and I feel like that you have a guide that's right to your right side. And I feel like that this guide is there and it is helping you really start to understand your place in this world. Okay. And so as I'm doing this, I feel like that's really what's starting to happen. Things are percolating for you. I feel like that I know you've had a lot going on, but I feel like that there's some really great things percolating. And yeah, and so I just want to throw that out there. And then if you don't already, meditation would be fantastic for you to do. So
Or your book for manifesting.
yes, there you go. Manifestation for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can start to what I would love to just say to give you a little thing. If you're not interested in, or if meditation seems to be like it's too much, you can start. Brianna is like the best. You can start by just
Right.
telling yourself a few affirmations every day.
Yeah, I have an affirmation book,
Oh, good.
but I haven't used it, so I guess I need to start using it.
There you go. Yeah.
I have a few that I haven't used either. They're very beautiful, and I'm gonna use them one day. And one of them is Lauri's book. I have not used it yet, but I do love the book.
I wrote a book 3 years ago called Manifestation Journal for Beginners, and it talks about just all the different things of manifestation. But also, the thing I want to say about that is that when you start to do affirmations, and it starts shifting things in your head, and you start to be more comfortable with yourself, and it starts to give you this sort of new confidence, which is why it's really cool that I got this card, Confidence in Your Magic. I think you just need to, you're starting this journey. And I feel like I just really want to say to you, Beth, to like, trust in yourself.
Yes.
In however that looks.
Okay.
So that's all.
Because I have to say, I see, I don't know what they call them, angel numbers, or I see every single day.
Yeah.
I either see 111, 222, 333 every day. Every day,
Me
somewhere.
too.
It's either on a clock or it's on a license plate.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you're so open. That's because you're so open.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and you're becoming more aware. So when you were a kid, did you ever count VW bugs or license plates from out of state when you were a kid?
We do all the time.
So once you start counting those, right, do you not see them everywhere you go now?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an awareness. So because you're awakening, your awareness, now you're becoming aware of all these signs, and the universe has been throwing them at you the whole time. But now you're like really seeing them because you're so aware. I want to encourage you to look them up. I have a favorite website I love to go to for angel numbers and numerology. They combine them.
Yeah.
I don't know who this woman is, but it's my favorite website. And Brianna, if you could put it in there, Joanne Sacred Scribes. She has combined like every number you could imagine up to like 4-digit numbers. And it's amazing because the messages always resonate. So I've been getting 333 a lot lately, and 222, 333, and 555 for the last 2 weeks. And the messages all resonate for me. And I don't always see those numbers. I see other ones like 1111 or 111. But lately it's been those. So I'm going to encourage you to look the numbers up when you see them so that you can get the message. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we lost her. Did she freeze?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. It looks frozen.
I know what I did was I'm trying to get back to you because I went to my notes and wrote that Sacred Scribes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
The comments as well, so you can find it.
Now I can't figure out how to get back to you. So.
Well, that's okay. We still see you and we can hear you. But
Okay.
That was great. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. And Lauri, did you have any more to say?
Just that yesterday I was driving and I was having a conversation with somebody, and it was kind of an intense, like they were having an issue, and I was trying to be a good friend, a good, somebody, what am I trying to say? Oh my God. Like I was trying to explain how, you can do this, that sort of thing. And when, the person goes right in front of me and their license plate was angel wings. That's what the license plate said, angel wings. Isn't that amazing? So it's just like look for the signs. The signs are everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's numbers or whether it's, whatever, their signs are everywhere. So
that's
good
beautiful.
luck,
Thank you, Beth. I'm going to put you backstage. Okay. All right. Bye.
Awesome. So I have somebody on my Instagram.
Yeah, let's post. Can you post comments on your side there in Steve StreamYard?
You know what? I think I can do.
We copy them and paste them, or you could tell Brianna and she could look it up and paste it in the comments here so that people can see it.
I'm somehow going to paste it and see. Oh, yay. I think it worked. Yay. Okay. So,
there it is.
I know, right? I love doing this. Oh my God. I love doing these. This is so much fun. So Jessica would like to hear from her grandma on her mom's side.
Okay.
If that's possible. And because now I'm all askew. Do you want to go first? You can go first.
Okay. So
whatever.
Okay, I'll go. So
Okay,
Jessica, as I tune in, I want to say grandma was, I want to say, quite a character. She had a big personality, very loving, but also I want to say outspoken, but not ever mean. It was such a loving outspoken. It was like she always like pumped you up. That's how I feel. And I know that you had a good relationship with her. and I know that she was super loving, but I also feel like there was a stubborn side to this woman. So if you understand that, please let us know in the comments, and Lori will be watching. But I feel like, it wasn't bad. She just really wants to thank the family for always supporting her and really giving her a dignity, because I feel like dignity was very important to her. She wanted to, go on her terms and her way. And I also feel like, the woman was smart. She was charismatic. She was loving. She was fun, and she was full of great advice. So I do feel that she had a very strong intuitive side, and you were very much a lot like her in all the good ways. That's what I keep hearing. And so she's always channeling you. Yeah, she stood up for herself for sure. It was positive though. It wasn't a negative way. It was like a good thing. Like she had a way about her, I want to say, that was very diplomatic, very polite, but strong-willed as well. So that's what I'm getting from her. Just a lot of love. And I feel like I want to say congratulations. So I feel like she wants to congratulate you, because it almost feels like there's been like since she passed, there's been like a really significant life change, like a marriage or a child or something like that. And she just wants to acknowledge it. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going to hand it over to Lori.
So Jessica, I feel like that she's talking to me about how, you out of all of the grandkids are more like her than anybody ever really thought. Like you are such a beautiful young woman, right? But she's like an old soul, and she gets it. That's what I hear her telling me. So Jessica, let me know if that's what makes sense, if that makes sense to you at all. I feel like that she just she didn't have a problem telling it like it was. And she appreciates other people that are like that too. And I think that's why she likes you so much, because you're not scared to like stand up for yourself or stand up for, what you believe and all of that kind of stuff. There's a man that she's talking to me about, and she's just highlighting him. I don't know if this would be, I don't know who this is. It's a young man. Feels like not, I feel like it would be like around maybe like the grandkids' age. So it's not like her child's age, but like one more down. So like somebody like in your age range, and she's spotlighting him. And I think it has to do with, I'm sorry, she's writing something in it. I think it has more to do with something that he's going through. So she's spending a little bit of extra time with him. So Jessica says, haha, nope, her sisters didn't get it. Ah, there you go. But I'm realizing it wasn't a problem so much as it was for her being authentic to herself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's what that is. Amazing. Oh,
well,
my
that's
gosh.
beautiful. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
And so we have one more person backstage.
Oh, yay.
So let's bring, I just kept it. Oh, thank you, Brianna. Hi, is it Cheyenne or
Cheyenne? Hi, Cheyenne.
Oh, hello. Hello to you. Sorry.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
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 You got your hands full.
Yeah, I have 3 of them by me at the moment.
How can we help you tonight?
Anyway, I was looking to hear from my grandma or psychic for the next couple months. Whatever you got.
You want to go first, Lori?
I didn't hear what she said. Either your grandma or what?
Either my grandma or psychic on guidance for the next couple months or so.
Okay, so psychic guidance or her grandmother.
You know, interestingly, Cheyenne, I really feel like that your grandmother is kind of like and it's the second time I've said this. I feel like that she is a guide for you right now. I feel like that you are, and I think this goes in with the psychic for the next couple of months. I feel like that she is guiding you, and she keeps trying to talk to you, and I feel like she's saying she's not hearing me.
Probably not.
I get, so clearly you have children, right? Right. But she keeps talking to me about if you could just get up a few minutes early in the morning, just to like sit and like not necessarily meditate. Well, I mean, because I know I've been there. I understand that meditation might be a little difficult for you with all the kids and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you could just be alone with yourself and your thoughts just for a few minutes, first thing in the morning, I think that's going to help you. I feel like there's some decisions coming up that are big to you. And you're trying to figure out which way to go. And I feel like that it's not just a yes or no thing. I feel like that there's several different answers that this question, that this, decision could go. Yeah. And she's with you, her, and I hate to be so not definitive about this, but she's like, whatever you end up deciding, she trusts you. And I think that she is trying to express that so that you know that you can trust yourself. Whatever the decision is that you make, just go with your gut, go with your gut instinct and just believe that you are making the right decision. Okay. So that's what I want to say. So go ahead, Kelley. What else?
I really feel like, and maybe I'm getting similar things to what Lauri got, but I also feel like, because I know you have 3 young kids and I've been there too.
Four.
My youngest is 7. My youngest is 17 now. So they're all like, I'm done almost. But I know how hard it is. And are you actually working on your own business, like trying to start your own business?
That keeps coming up, but I don't know which route to go. I don't know what business idea but I know I need to make a change in the job field area.
You have a job now?
I've been working full-time, same job throughout all my pregnancy, so over 11 years.
Oh, wow.
I just feel like I see you doing something where you're working for yourself.
But they just cut my hours, and I know I need to have a better work-life, home-life balance, and I need to change. I'm struggling with which way to go.
From home. I see you working from home. So, I mean, don't laugh, but like, have you thought about a home daycare?
I would like that. I just got to figure out how to go about it. So,
yeah, I don't know. I just see you really kind of taking charge of your life and making things go your way and working your own schedule so that you aren't so stressed out and finding a much better balance. Because I feel like that's what you're working on. And I just think that your grandma is leading you down that path and that the guidance is taking you to finding opportunities to kind of do things on your own at your own pace where it makes money.
And what is that shadow or that light going into her?
I know.
You see that?
I think it's
my.
Yeah, but it was coming from the other side.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bouncing
There's
off
another one right there.
Oh, maybe it's from that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably from that, and it's bouncing off of stuff that's on the wall.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, but I just think that, I just see you really kind of taking charge. Like, it's almost like you're grabbing, what is that saying? Grabbing the bull by the horns?
Yeah.
I'm trying. Right now, we're working on like deep cleaning and spring cleaning the house. Like, we just moved a lot of stuff around in the garage and got a dumpster coming tomorrow. So hopefully once things are better around here, maybe that'll open up other opportunities.
I see opportunities opening up. I don't know, like maybe not necessarily home daycare, but taking care of one family, because you're already taking care of yours, and one family could have 3 or 4 kids. And that would be like maybe all you need to get through. I don't know. But I just see like there's like you have way more skills than you're putting to use in your work. Like the work is almost like it's a job, but it's not exciting to you.
Yeah, I need something different.
Yeah, your mind
to make that difference and still make the money, because I don't want the other half to be solely financially responsible for everything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
too independent.
I feel like if you can do something that you can make the same amount of money doing that's what I feel like you're going to be doing. So just be open to the opportunities, because and there's something about butterflies being a sign from grandma.
Butterflies. That is very much my sign for my grandma since she passed.
So look for butterflies, because that might be also your sign for the direction you're going. That's what I feel like. I keep hearing like, tell her to look for the butterflies. Maybe see an ad for something and it has butterflies in it. I don't know. But you're being guided by grandma for sure. She's trying to help you take charge and really kind of do things your way and not be so dependent on this paycheck. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that you can actually focus on your family more and have that balance. So I do
very much needed right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you know what? Your energy is so strong.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Isn't her energy just like,
yeah.
amazing?
Well, she's a mom. I mean, you got to have that kind of energy to be a mom. But like, I think that being a mom opens you up more spiritually too. I do think that, like, something about giving birth, just sort of
That
like,
does.
if you're already intuitive, it just opens it up even more, because you have to be so intuitive with your children. I mean, literally, I felt like I could read all my kids' minds. They hate me.
Yeah.
I always know what they're thinking or what's going on. And that's a mom thing, but it's an intuitive gift that all moms are born with, or that we all have as moms. But they just get heightened. And I just think, like, trust it. And Brianna made a great suggestion about like the time alone, like in the morning before the kids get up, like in the shower or something. I always used to take 5 minutes, and I had this little chair when my kids were little, and it faced the window, and I would sit in that chair for 5 minutes before I got everybody up. And I would get up like an hour before everybody, so I had quiet time.
Yeah.
And that was early. Let me tell you, it was like 4:30 in the morning. But I did that because it was the only time. But you need time for you, and I really needed it because I had to ground myself before I got up with those kids.
Time's been a struggle. I've been nursing pretty much since October of 2018, and I'm getting close to hopefully weaning my current 1-year-olds, and that will open up more time and energy.
Yeah, that's exhausting. I did that too with all of mine. It was
and
hard.
working through all of it too. So yeah, it's exhausting.
It is exhausting. And then I had one that wouldn't take a bottle, so I get it. So I had to go to the home daycare for my lunch break and just nurse for like the whole hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My daughter was my clinging one. So she would have to be like attached like all night long. But now she's like the most independent and likes her bed. It's crazy. My boys never cared to sleep in their own bed. But they do now.
Well, you're lucky. Mine all slept with us till they were like 13, I feel like.
Wow.
Wow. I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't by choice. I would just wake up and they were there. All right. Well, thank you, Cheyenne.
Thank you, Cheyenne, and best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have one more person backstage, and it's 7:55. Do we want to take that person real quick?
Sure.
And then we're going to cut off the backstage, right, Brianna? So no more backstage, guys. This is our last one. Hi, Tracy. We have about 5 minutes, so I'm sorry, but we're going to try to do a quick one for you. How can we help you?
I just want to know if you could connect to my dog, Peanut, possibly, that passed a few months ago.
Little dog?
Little dog.
Okay, because immediately when you said that, and also the name, but I just pictured a little dog. I don't know what kind of dog, but I get a dog that's full of love, very affectionate, a bit hyper at times, but at the same time loves to just like lay around with you and snuggle next to you and always be next to you. Do you understand this?
I do.
And I want to say, was Peanut a girl?
Peanut was a boy.
He feels a little feminine for some reason.
Maybe it's the way he walked. He kind of walked.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. But I just feel like he loved attention, and he loved, it's almost like he wanted to be the center of attention. He would get jealous of other dogs or other animals. Do you understand this?
I do.
He didn't want you to pet the other animals if they were around. And I feel like you have other animals. Do you?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like he wanted to be the special one, and he tried to assert himself that way. Do you understand this?
Yes.
And did he have some health issues? Because I feel like you had to take care of him.
A lot of health issues.
Was there something with his hip?
All of his joints. And
was he beige or like brownish?
Yeah, he was kind of a tan color.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah. I just feel like He reminds me, and I don't know if he's anything like this, but he reminds me of my Chihuahua Terrier for some reason. Because she's very much like that, just like demands attention and like inserts herself in between me and the other animals. So I feel like that's kind of like what he did. And he really just wants to thank you because I do feel that his passing was a bit traumatic for you.
It was.
And he knows that, and he wants you to know like he's okay and he's at peace. I do feel like you gave him a very humane, loving passing, and he wants to thank you for that. And he knows that was really hard on your heart, you know?
Yeah.
And I also feel like you took really good care of him when he had health issues and you loved him. And I feel like you saved him or adopted him because he's like thanking you for really kind of giving him all that love that he wanted and needed so much. So he thanks you for that. And I have one more thing, and I'm going to give it to Lauri. Did you get a new dog since he passed?
No, I have a new dog that I've had for about 6 months, but she was still here when he was.
So I feel like a new dog's being brought to you. I don't know how many animals
I
you have.
can't have any more.
I just feel like I've said the same thing, and now I've got like 3 dogs and 4 cats. I keep saying that, but then they just keep showing up. I'm just gonna say I feel like there's either you're going to foster or something, a new animal, and I feel like it's like the dog needs you. That's what I keep hearing. So
I have 5 cats and 3 dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, at one time I had 9 dogs. Okay,
my
you can do this.
No.
My husband's banned me from getting more animals, but I'm always going to the animal control to look. So I don't. I'm always threatening to come home with like another dog or another cat. Anyways, I just feel like the universe is it's gonna happen. So maybe it's not like right away, but I do feel like another dog's coming, and this Peanut is bringing this dog to you. And there's something about this new dog that's gonna have hip issues.
Oh gosh.
So it feels like an elderly dog. So I just feel like it's a dog that's elderly, like their owner maybe has passed or something. So I don't even think like the dog is going to be around forever, but it needs someone to love on it. That's what I keep hearing. Okay. I feel like Peanut's like, she's the one. She's the one. So I'll leave you with that. Lauri, go ahead.
Okay, so this is really cool. It's so interesting because lately I've been bringing through a lot of animals, and it's so much fun when they come through, So here's my question to you, Tracy. Since Peanut passed, have you been noticing like the lights flickering or something like that? Because I feel like that he's really trying to like be playful.
I had a dream within the last week, and I felt him snuggling right next to me, and I'm sure that was really him.
Yeah, I'm sure of it too. I also feel like that he's going to be trying little things. Like he's going to he'll make sure that a toy gets put in the middle of the room or wherever it normally wouldn't be. Like he's going to be just doing things to like get your attention. So what I want you to do is don't question it. Just say hi to Peanut. If something like funky happens, just don't question it. Just say hi to the dog. And it's really interesting because I don't, and tell me it's totally fine if this isn't right, but I don't feel like that he was, maybe it was later on in life, but not incredibly playful in life. Like he loved watching. I feel like that he was like the overseer. And I know he was little, but I feel like that he like was kind of an overseer. Like he was just making sure everything was the way it was supposed to be in the house. Was he kind of like the alpha?
Yeah, he was small, but his energy was much bigger. He thought he was a big dog.
Yeah. And I feel like that he's still trying to be that sort of alpha dog. And even though he's not physically there, and so he's trying to make and he's trying to be more playful because he's telling me he didn't feel like that he was playful enough. I swear to God, I don't know why he's saying that, but
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So, but he is definitely around, and when you see weird things going on, don't question it because it's definitely him.
Okay.
Oh
my God.
And let me just ask you this: do you knit or crochet? Is there yarn around the house?
Yarn? No.
Okay, I just keep seeing string of some sort. I thought it was yarn. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that's about, but I just felt like I kept seeing string. So I don't know if like one of the animals has a string that they've been like tugging around or something. I don't know. But
Hmm.
I feel like that if you see a string around that like that the animals are playing with, I feel like for some reason Peanut brought the string.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. That's all. I'm like seeing like a tug of war with a string, like
Okay.
yarn or something. Yeah. So thank you,
Thank you
Tracy.
so much.
All right, we're gonna
Best
put
of
you
love.
backstage. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
That's
thank
so
you
cute.
for coming on tonight, Lauri. Did you have any other announcements? I know we focused on your retreat, but I just got all excited about it.
I know
I want to go so bad.
it is so exciting, and it's really the first one that I'm doing that I've
That's
ever done. So I'm
awesome.
really excited about it. But no, I've put so much focus on that. I've put a few other things on hold. So I feel like spirit is kind of nudging me. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to do a workshop coming up soon on the clairs. So I don't know. Things are percolating. We'll see
Okay.
what happens. So,
Well, just follow her on her website, you guys.
yeah.
And I have a lot going on too. Check out my online events. Most of them, though, are in person at my crystal store, Moxie Built in Sacramento. So definitely check out moxiebuilt.com. I mean, not Moxie Built. Oh my gosh, that's my husband's corporation that owns everything. Crystals. I was working on financial papers today, and so I'm like stuck with that now. Moxie Crystals, or you can go to Medium Kelley and look at my events page as well. Either one. But we will be back next week. And Brianna, can you remind me, what do we have going on next week? I can't remember. I think V. Okay, V.
V.
V. Well, I don't know what's going on for our show next week, but I will see you guys next week. Very excited, and I'm sure Lauri will be back because we love Lauri.
Thank you.
I was just
appreciate you having me. I'm always just so honored that you
I
invite me
love it.
on.
I mean, I like people that have like energy, and I feel like our energies match, and that feels good. Just like Jeffrey's, our energy, all of us. We should all do like a big event online. You, Jeffrey, me, Cheryl. Like we should put that together.
That would be
like an
so much
online thing, something for fun online.
Yeah, definitely,
I don't know.
definitely. Hey, you know what too? I wanted to point out, it just dawned on me, and I don't know why I forgot about this, but I hope that Beth is still listening, because I have this thing. What I do is it's called Your Morning Mojo, and you sign up for it. It's free, and you get an email every single morning that is just it's an affirmation, or it's like song lyrics, just something to evoke good thoughts for the day. So, and you can sign up for that by going to my website. So, and I was thinking, it just dawned on me that might be good for Beth,
Yes,
so, anyway.
that would. I would like to do that too.
Yeah.
So check that out, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We're going to sign off here. Have a wonderful week, and see you next week on Wednesday. And I don't know if Cheryl's coming back or not. Can't remember. I think because she's off for her birthday, and I think she's gone for 2 shows. But I'll find out. We'll be announcing it soon.
You'll figure it out.
Leave it to me. I'm never in the loop. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Thank you.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.